Welcome to Servant of the Fates. We'll use tarot and oracle to find out about tomorrow. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the fairy tale sun, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what about tomorrow? Let's start with tarot. The Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Very interesting. Darling, tomorrow you will hear from someone from your past. This could be an ex-lover, an ex-friend, an ex-manager, an ex-colleague, or someone in your social circle, even in your family that you used to be very close with, but you no longer talk to them, right? Look, this is you right now. Look at this guy, right? Look at the anger, the resentment in his face. This is a representation of how you feel about this connection, darling. There was a very negative ending. You got some, they got some, but it was like a loss really for both of you. These are your winnings. You're still trying to hold on to it, right? It's like, this is your pride. What pride you had left when this person left you, right? So it's like you're trying to hold on to your anger and to your winnings, to the little winnings that you do have. So you're still angry with this person, and this is them coming back, right? Very childlikely, right? Very innocently, right? It's going to be subtle for many of you because the Six of Cups, this is something that's very soft and gentle, that kind of energy. So for others, yes, it's going to be very aggressive, a phone call, right? Flowers being sent to you, an email if we're talking about something professional, right? Something louder, more definite, but for many of you, because this is a child, right? In the Six of Cups, this is going to be subtle, like someone that you hadn't spoken to in 2 years or 8 months. Suddenly they're going to heart one of your old posts on Facebook, right? Something like this. They're going to view your story, a very, very subtle way of trying to get back into your life again. Right? They're going to start this way, very small, like this child. And then eventually they're going to work up the courage to message you, to call you, to visit you, to set up something with you. This is what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, this person, they weren't very good in the past. The Knight of Swords. This is the most selfish of all the knights in tarot. He or she, right, is very ambitious, but they only care about themselves. As long as they achieve their goal, they don't care if you or other people get hurt along the way. But look at how positive this is. He is followed by the Hermit. The Hermit is introspection, reflection, meditation. So darling, this person has changed, right? I don't know if it's the lockdown or something more personal happening in their lives, but they found the time to actually go in and look at what's wrong with how they treated you, other people, right? What's wrong with their principles, with their actions, with their behavior, and that is why this is their outcome. The King of Swords, from knight to king, right? From someone who's like a teenage, very teenage energy, or someone in their 20s, to someone who's very mature, someone who understands that, they have duties and responsibilities, not only to themselves, but to the people around them. Right, to people like you. So this is who they are right now, darling. When they come in tomorrow, when they heart or like your post, when they send you a text message or something like that, know that even though you're still mad, you're still angry, and yes, they were very selfish and difficult before, there has been a change. They had this hermit moment in their lives, and they've grown into this king. Right? So of course it's up to you if you're going to reply, if you're going to welcome them back, right? If you're going to react to whatever it is they're going to do tomorrow, but the universe wants you to know that there has been a change. Okay? This time around, they mean well. Now your clue as to who this person is, very strongly in the middle of your spread, we have Gemini. The Knight of Swords is the card of Gemini. But we also have Virgo, the Hermit, and we have Aquarius with the King of Swords. So those are your clues as to who this ex-lover or ex-friend or, ex-colleague could be. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have Themis, natural order. Wow. The universe, darling, wants you to know that this is something that's meant to happen. Not the reunion, okay? That's up to you, free will and all of that. But this person coming back for like a second round, right? This is something that's destined, right? They are supposed to try to get back with you. Natural order. This is fated because there's something that's not right. That's why you're still angry, right? So whether you're the one who got hurt more, or it's this person who needs closure or forgiveness from you, whatever it is, darling, this has to happen because balance needs to be put back into both of your lives, right? So this is something that's fated. Your last oracle is Orpheus Faith. Wow, again, what did I say? It's up to you. Right? If you have faith that this person really has changed and that this person really is meant to be in your life again, if you're meant to go back to this relationship, to this job, to this connection, this friendship, right? If you're meant to welcome them back, it's up to you, right? I mean, this is what's fated, the chance for this person to get back to you. But whether or not you accept it, it's totally up to you, right? If you believe them, if you believe everything that they have to say, if you believe that they can still serve a very benefic purpose in your life, right? But either way, darling, tomorrow someone, probably a Gemini, Virgo, or Aquarius, is going to say hi to you again. And it's up to you if you want to reply. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Pixie Sun, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what about tomorrow? Let's start with tarot. The Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Darling, tomorrow, after a very long time, you will start to feel passionate again, right? This passion could be directed towards a person or a hobby, right? Something or someone. Now, I know I'm seeing that it hasn't been easy for you. We have 2 7s and a 5. In tarot, 5s and 7s are difficult energies. This is boredom and difficulty at the same time, right? This is you. The Seven of Cups, this is you trying to talk to your higher power, to your higher self, right? About what your purpose is, what direction to take, but you feel like it's boring anyway. Whatever it is, you feel like it's not something that you want to do. You are trying to look for a purpose, and this is also how you're feeling, right? In addition to that, the Five of Swords. This is the card of an empty victory. This is you, right? You just killed your enemy. You just did something that's supposed to be very good for you, but you're not feeling the happiness, the joy that should come with that. So again, boredom, right? And then there's also difficulty, like I said, the Seven of Pentacles. This is the card of working hard and not really seeing any rewards, right? So this is you, very bored, going through your day. Every day it's the same. Things are difficult and things are boring at the same time. And then suddenly, the fastest knight in the deck, the Knight of Wands, comes into your life. Again, we could be talking about a person or a thing, like a hobby, a job, something that you're passionate about. Whatever it is, tomorrow is going to come in very swiftly. You are not going to see it coming, the fastest knight, right? And this is the knight who is also the most passionate. So again, passion, that is your keyword, darling. And look where he's going. The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Double, right? Double in strength. Passion is really something that you will begin to find again tomorrow. Something that will make you feel like your life has meaning again. Something that will delete all of the boredom and the difficulty, right? Something amazing, something that will make you feel alive again. Now, if we're talking about a person, this is the card of Sagittarius. So it could be a new relationship, right? A Sag asking you out on a date, you having a crush on a Sag, or, just something, starting a new blog, creating a YouTube channel, right? Trying to learn a new skill or finding new people to play basketball with. Whatever it is, darling, whatever your passion is, it will come to you tomorrow, right? It will knock on your door very suddenly, very quickly. You're not going to see it coming, and it's going to be amazing. Finally, you can say goodbye to all this boredom and difficulty. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Thanatos, death. Transformation. So what is dying will die in your life, right? The boredom, the difficulties, things that aren't meant to stay in your life anyway. They are finally going to undergo a transformation. That is why passion really is coming back into your life. Beautiful. Your last oracle is Helen of Troy, beauty. Again, darling, the same thing. We could be talking about a person or a hobby, right? Whatever it is, he or she or it, it's going to give your life meaning again. It's going to help you find your purpose. The Seven of Cups, right? This is something that will take up your time. This is just really a beautiful new beginning, right? The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, a hobby, a person, a relationship, something that you can really, do and spend your time on and, just make you feel like everything is worthwhile. Again, no more boredom, no more difficulties, just energy, just optimism and positivity and lots of fiery, right? Fiery feelings, fiery atmosphere, fiery energy, darling. So starting tomorrow, no more boredom, right? No more difficulties. There will be difficulties of a different kind, but they are the kind that you would love to tackle, that you would love to attack and conquer. Not like this. Not like this, where there are difficulties, but it's like you don't care anymore. It's like you don't even want to get up in the morning, right? You're so bored and you just don't know what you're supposed to do because you can't find your purpose. You can't find meaning again. You can't find something else to be passionate about. But darling, you are not going to see it coming. Death and the arrival of something quick, something fiery, something that you can be very passionate towards. Now, again, with Helen here, with beauty, it could be someone very beautiful, right? Or it could be something that you really find beauty in, right? Whatever it is something that will bring back light into your life. And again, your clue, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Smith-Waite Sun, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what about tomorrow? Let's start with tarot. The High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Empress, and Judgment. Darling, you have 4 out of 5 major arcana. So tomorrow, something big is going to happen. But it's not, technically going to happen to you. It's you that's going to make it happen, okay? Tomorrow, you take an active role. What is this about? There is something in your life, the High Priestess, that you've always known that you had to do. The High Priestess is the card of knowing. This is the card of certainty. So for a while now, deep down in your subconscious, in your heart, in your mind, you know that there is something that you have to do. What is it? The Eight of Cups. The card of walking away, of ending something, right? This is you contemplating, leaving, saying goodbye to something, and you've known for a while that this is the right thing to do. Well, tomorrow you will finally have the courage to do it. The Magician. This is you manifesting the power, the knowing of the High Priestess into the physical world, right? So this could be ending an abusive relationship, ending a relationship that's not meant for you, saying goodbye to friends who have been stabbing you, right? Behind the back, right? People that have been talking negatively about you, right? This could also be leaving a job that you know is not right for you, right? Toxic environment. Or this could be like leaving social media, closing out an account, right? This could even be, for some of you, I'm hearing dieting, right? Exercise, working out, and, deciding to be healthy and fit again. Whatever it is, there is something unhealthy in your life that finally tomorrow you will start to change, right? You're walking away from it, and this is a new beginning, right? You're doing something more amazing, something that's better for you, right? Number 1, this is beginning something new, right? Something wonderful, saying goodbye to what's negative and doing what you've always known is right for you. And look how beautiful. The Empress is what follows, darling. So right after you do it, right after you find the courage to do it, you will feel beautiful and abundant. Whether you're a man or a woman, you will feel like the empress. Someone who's on your throne, someone who's powerful, right? Someone who has complete control over your life, someone who has everything that you need, abundance, prosperity, right? Beauty, and so many other wonderful things. It's immediate. The effect is very instant, darling. Once you decide to walk away, to end whatever it is and start something beautiful, the rewards are like just automatic. It's like taking a shower. You know, it's so instant. The dirt just falls off of you. All right, so this is amazing, darling. And eventually look at where she's looking. Judgment. This thing eventually is something to do with your purpose, with your calling. So we're not just talking about something small. We're talking about, like I said, something major, right? So this is walking away from a bad relationship so you can find your soulmate, your life purpose, the one who's really meant for you. This could be, walking away from a job that's not right, a very toxic environment, and finding the job that you will stay in for decades, right? The job that you will, climb the ladder in, the job that's really meant for you. Again, Judgment, this is the card of your calling, your purpose, the path that's really meant for you. So this is amazing, darling. Tomorrow, things are not just going to happen to you. It's not going to be a passive day, right? There is something that you've known for a while, and tomorrow you're going to act on it. You're going to say goodbye to this negative thing, whatever it is. You're going to begin anew, and immediately you're going to feel prosperous, abundant, and beautiful. And eventually, this is the final destination. Your true calling, your purpose, the meaning of life. Beautiful. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have Pan, nature. Again, this is something that's really meant to happen. Judgment, nature. Your true calling, what's natural to you, right? Why you were born. The thing that you're really meant to do, meant to achieve, the path that you're meant to be on, right? Your true nature. Darling, this is what we're talking about. This isn't something small. Saying goodbye to that boyfriend or that girlfriend or to that job or, trying to exercise and lose the weight. It's not going to be something small. It will eventually lead you to something big, something major, something that's really wonderful and something that's meant to be in your life, right? This is beautiful. Let's see what your last oracle. Oh my God, I love it. New beginnings, right? This is an echo of this. Again, darling, Judgment is very strong in your reading, right? This is the card of Pluto, ruler of Scorpio, and he is being echoed by both of your oracle cards. So maybe there is a Scorpio involved, right? Maybe they're the one that you're supposed to say goodbye to, or the one that you're supposed to say hello to after you say goodbye to someone else. Okay, so Scorpio energy, rebirth, new beginnings, very, very strong. The Magician, number 1, and then new beginnings. So, darling, tomorrow you begin again, right? You say goodbye to something, and when something ends, that means a new beginning is about to come in, right? So tomorrow, darling, you take an active role in your life. You say goodbye, you end something that you've always known is not meant to be in your life, and you really take the path that's meant for you, and it's going to lead you to something new, something great, and something beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Smith-Waite Sun, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what will happen tomorrow? Let's start with tarot. The Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Darling, you know what they say, when you don't make a decision, right? When you take too long to make a decision, someone else is going to make that decision for you. Well, tomorrow, the universe is deciding for you, darling. The Tower, ending, something shocking, something sudden, right? Tomorrow something will crumble in your life, but don't be afraid, because the Tower, it never destroys anything that's stable. It never destroys anything that's meant to be in your life. It only gets rid of something that's already crumbling to begin with, right? Something that's already damaged in the first place, right? So this is what's going to happen, and yes, it's going to be sudden, it's going to be shocking, But you're going to realize that this is something that you've always been thinking of anyway. The Two of Pentacles. You have been of two minds about this thing. You have been weighing the pros and the cons of staying or leaving, right? This relationship, this situation, this job, whatever it is, darling, in your mind, you have been weighing this. You have been thinking about leaving, right? You have been thinking of ending it yourself, but you never did. You never found the courage to do it yourself. So now the universe is doing it for you. The Ten of Swords. Right? Endings, painful endings. Yes, it will be painful. There will be agony, darling. This could be someone breaking up with you. This could be you getting laid off your job, but this person was never right for you, or this job was never something that you're passionate about. Either way, it's still going to hurt, darling. It is going to hurt, but look at the card that follows. The Ace of Cups, right? After an ending, number 10, a new beginning is about to come in. I mean, that's how it is, right? That is how life works. The cycle, the wheel. After an ending, right? After you're at the bottom, you go back to the top, right? So this is what's going to happen, darling. This ending, as painful as it's going to be, it will herald a beautiful new beginning. Right? And this card is about emotion. So we really could be talking about a relationship, right? This could be a romantic relationship. This could be something to do with your friends or your family, right? But whatever it is, it will involve your heart. This thing has to end, right? This negative thing, this damaged thing, this crumbling structure in your life has to come down completely so that this new love, this new relationship, this new romance could bloom in your life, right? But we have a lot of Pentacles cards, right? We have 2 and we have 10, the ultimate Pentacle card. So this could be about a job for some of you. Losing your job only to find the one that you're really passionate about, the one that has the best benefits that you didn't even imagine, right? That you didn't even dream of. Right? So this is something beautiful, darling. This is what we call a blessing in disguise, right? Something will end and we think it's so painful, it's so agonizing. Why did this have to happen? Does the universe hate me? And then we realize it's just something that's really fated, because if this thing doesn't come to an end, then the beautiful beginning that's really meant for you, it can't happen, right? It can't manifest in your life. So this, darling, this is the final destination. And look, it's about to give you the ultimate feeling of fulfillment, right? From 1 to 10. Do you see? 10, an ending, right? This is something negative. Look, swords, right? Something painful, but this is different 10. This 10 is fulfillment. This 10 is completion. So number 1, beginning. Number 10, completion. It will begin, right? This new relationship, this new friendship, this new romance. It will begin and it will keep on growing. It will keep getting bigger and better, and eventually it will give you stability, fulfillment, completion, the 10 of Pentacles, right? Something long-lasting, something tangible, something that makes you feel abundant and wealthy and prosperous, right? We could be talking about money, actual money, or we could be talking about feelings, right? You have aces, right? Aces are all about beginnings, right? And 10 is about fulfillment. So you have a cup card here, something to do with love, with emotions, and then a pentacle card, something to do with money, with abundance. So both or either or, right? Either way, it's going to be amazing, darling. But first, you're going to have to endure this. And I hate to say it, but it's kind of something that you had coming. Because, darling, this is something that you should have decided on for a very long time now. Do you see? The Two of Pentacles. You have been weighing this on your mind, but you didn't act on it. That is why the universe is acting on your behalf, right? Ending this relationship, ending this job, whatever it is, darling, it will experience a final ending tomorrow, right? Something will crumble, but very immediately, very instantly, something will begin. Something so much better, something so much more wonderful, and something that will give you completion and fulfillment. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have duty. Wow, okay. So, darling, the reason I'm seeing why it was very hard for you to leave this relationship or this situation or this job is because you felt like it was your duty to stay, right? It was your duty to just, really persevere. So if this is a relationship, a marriage, or, any other romantic relationship, you're not in love anymore, but you feel like it's your obligation to stay. You feel like you have responsibilities to this person, right? If this is a friendship, then this is someone that you've outgrown for a very long time now. Someone whose principles and values you don't share anymore, but you've been friends with them since grade school or something like that. So you feel like it's your duty to stay. If this is a job, you really hate it. Oh my God, you're totally very unhappy in this job. This is something that you're totally not passionate about, but you feel like you have to do it because you have to contribute to the household. You know, you have mouths to feed, or you have to support yourself, right? Whatever it is, it's duty, right? The feeling of being responsible, of being obligated to stay, that's keeping you from saying goodbye to this thing. But no more, darling. Starting tomorrow, the universe will help you say goodbye. Right? Tomorrow, the universe will give you an ending so you can have this beautiful new beginning that will lead to your completion, to your fulfillment. Your last oracle is clarity. I love it. Wow. Okay, so now things are so much lighter. Darling, clarity, the sun, right? Apollo, god of the sun, god of light, god of victory. So, darling, this thing, it's not going to stay for long. The energy of the Ten of Swords, this pain, it's not going to stay. Okay, you're going to feel it for a few moments, right? But eventually this is what's going to happen. Very instantly, it's like 10 to 1. An ending and an instant knowing, this clarity that, yeah, I know that this ending had to happen so that my new beginning can come in, right? You will receive this clarity. So you're not going to suffer for a very long time. There will be pain, yes, but deep down you are going to know that it's fated, that it's destined, that it's meant to happen. So now we know, darling, tomorrow something will end. Something that's damaged, something that's already crumbling, something that's not meant to stay in your life. It will be painful just for a little bit, but very, very instantly, you're going to receive this clarity, this knowing that this thing is supposed to end so that a better, beautiful beginning can come in. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.